Hey guys, welcome to the second video on ICSE 2017 biology. In this video, we begin with the second section of the question paper. We noticed that there were many twists and turns in this particular paper. तो चलिए गैरी एरथन की इस जलेबी को सुलझाते हैं. In the second section of your biology question paper, you have to attempt any 4 questions, but I'm going to solve all the 6 for you. Okay, so let's start with question number 2. A diagram has been given to you and there are several questions. Okay, the number 1 question is to identify the stage given above. Okay, so it's telophase. The stage is telophase. The suitable regions will be what? Sister chromosomes have reached the opposite poles. Okay, the furrows has been deepened. Okay, spindle fiber has been disappeared. Okay, so these all will be the reasons. The parts numbered 1 and 2. Okay, the first part is the chromosome, right? Then the second one is the nuclear membrane. What is the technical term for the division of nucleus? Okay, so in this division, okay, what happens is first of all the cells divide. Okay, and followed by the nucleus division. Okay, and that is called karyokinesis. And what is the division of cytoplasm called? You know, that is cytokinesis, right? Number 4 is you have to mention the stage that comes before this stage, and you have to also draw its diagram. Okay, so the stage before this is anaphase, which occurs in 2 phases, early anaphase and late anaphase. Okay, so I am going to draw late anaphase for you. So this is the diagram for the stage before it, and that is late anaphase. Okay, and you know what are these called? Okay, these are the sister chromatids. Okay, this is the aster. Okay, the next question is which is the cell division that results in half the number of chromosomes in daughter cells? Okay, so we all know that is meiosis. In question B, you have to differentiate between the following pairs. Okay, now these questions contain 1 marks. Okay, so be specific according to the what is given in the bracket. Okay, number 1 is active transport and diffusion on the basis of significance in plants. Now active transport, the use of plants energy. Okay, whereas in diffusion there is no use of plants energy. The second one is demography and population density, and you have to differentiate on the basis of definition. Okay, so demography is the statistical study of human population, whereas population density is the number of individuals per square kilometer at any given time. The third one is antibiotics and antibody, and you have to differentiate on the basis of source. Okay, so A is chemical substances produced by a microorganism, and antibody is chemical substances in blood, okay, which neutralizes pathogens. I have also given you the definition, but you do not need to write them. You can write just the source. Okay, number 4 is renal cortex and renal medulla on the basis of parts of the nephrons present. Okay, renal cortex contains the renal corpuscles. Bowman's capsule and glomerulus are together called the Malpighian capsule or the renal capsule. Okay, it also contains PCT and DCT, that is the proximal convoluted tubule and the distal convoluted tubule, right? Next is renal medulla, which contains loop of Henle and the collecting duct. Number 5 is NADP and ATP on the basis of expansion of abbreviation. Okay, NADP is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate and ATP is adenosine triphosphate. In question 3, you have been given a plant cell which has been kept in a strong sugar solution. That is, it will act as a hypertonic solution. So the answer to number 1 will, what is the state of the cell shown in the diagram, will be the plasmolyzed cell. Number 2, name the structure that acts as a selectively permeable membrane. That is cell membrane. In number 3, you have to label the parts number 1 to 4. Number 1 is cell wall. 2 is plasmolysed cell. 3 is cell membrane. 4 is nucleus. Number 4, how can the above cell be brought back to its original condition? Okay, the present state of the cell is plasmolysed. Okay, so you have to keep the cell in water so that it returns back to its original condition. You have to name the scientific term for the recovery, and that is deplasmolysis. In number 5, you have to state any two features of the above plant cell which is not present in animal cells, and they are cell wall and chloroplast. Now given below is a representation of a kind of pollution. Study the same and answer the question that follows. You have to name the kind of pollution, that is noise pollution. List any three common sources of this pollution. They are the automobiles, factories, loudspeakers. Number 3, you have to mention 3 harmful effects of this pollution on human health. Okay, one can be hearing disorder, headache, and hypertension. In 4, you have to explain the term pollutant. Now what are pollutants? Pollutants are the unwanted particles or substances that are present in the environment. In 5, you have to name any two soil pollutants, and they are lead, mercury, and arsenic. You have been given a diagram which represents the relationship between a mouse and a physiological process that occurs in green plant. Just view the diagram properly and you will get the answers. In question 1, you have to name the physiological process occurring in the green plant that has kept the mouse alive. Okay, so a physiological process which produces oxygen, you know, it's photosynthesis, right? In 2, you have to explain the physiological process mentioned above. So photosynthesis is the process by which living plant cells containing chlorophyll produce food substances from carbon dioxide and water by using light energy. Plants release oxygen as a waste product during photosynthesis. Okay. In number 3, why did the mouse die in bell jar B? The mouse dies in bell jar B due to the absence of oxygen. 4, what is the significance of the process as stated in 1 for life on earth? Okay, so the mouse kept alive in jar A because of the presence of oxygen. Okay, so photosynthesis is a very important process as oxygen is produced as a waste product which is very essential for the survival of human beings. In 5, you have to represent the above mentioned physiological process in the form of chemical equations. Now plant uses carbon dioxide and water to produce glucose, water, and oxygen in the presence of light and chlorophyll. In question B, you have to mention the exact location of the following. Number 1 is prostate gland. Prostate gland is located between the bladder and penis. Okay. Number 2 is myelin sheath. It is located in the neuron in between the axon and neurolemma. In number 3 is islets of Langerhans. It is in the pancreas and it contains the 3 cells, you know, alpha, beta, and delta. Next is semicircular canal. This is from the ears. They are in the inner ear. They form the part of inner ear. Next is Eustachian tube. They are also called the auditory tube, and they are located between nasopharynx and the middle ear. So guys, here we end this video. The remaining questions will come out in the next web part. If you have come this far, please hit the thumbs up and keep sharing.